Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Good morning. Nice day today again. It's about mid-March and don't think I'm gonna be using any more snowblowers. So you know what that means, right? That's right. It's my annual seasonal equipment swap video. Most of you guys who do exactly what I do, if you live in a multi-season state where it's cold, hot, you got storage for your snowblowers, and then you gotta swap it out with your lawnmowers, you know? So this year, we got about 2 big snowstorms and 2 or 3 small snowstorms that didn't require use of a snowblower. Maybe just a shovel and a brush, you know? So I didn't sell too many snowblowers this year, maybe 5 or 6, something like that, you know? I think moving forward here on the East Coast, at least in New York, Long Island, where it snows everywhere else, because we're surrounded by warm water all the time, we're always going to get sleet or hail, and sometimes when it's really cold we'll get a snowstorm or 2. So I've got 1 snowblower in here. This is my monster. It's a 1333, 13 horsepower, 33 wide, Yardworks by MTD. As you guys remember, last year this thing just broke down because it was weighed down by a ton of snow. As you can see here, I've got a little bit of a swimming pool, and these bars over here are completely bent. The whole thing just collapsed, and you can't bend them back up because you guys know once you bend that back up again, it'll just break. So for the time being though, it serves a purpose, you know. It does cover up my equipment and keep it dry. Yes, it is a tremendous eyesore, but like I said, it serves its purpose, right? So I'm gonna keep this snowblower here. It hasn't been used all year. I have plastic over the engine, which should be okay. It has been winterized from a year ago. And in here I have 3, I believe, fixed, ready to sell lawnmowers that have been winterized. I'm gonna remove these 3 and bring them to the garage. I'm gonna drain this water first, but I'm gonna leave this as is. Gonna have to drain the swamp. Now I've got a flood. So, got these out. This is actually a good mower. I always thought these MTD things, it says Craftsman, but it's an MTD. Mows really well. This is one of those big pull-ons. Front self-propelled, big high wheel in the back. It's good. You have this same model, but it's a push mower, not self-propelled. Also a pull-on. I don't know why, but front wheels are locked up. Maybe needs a little bit of oil in the gears. I'm gonna bring these 3 to the front, and then I'm gonna bring the snow blowers that I have in the garage under there. But I want to kind of see if I could prop up that top part so that I don't get another swamp. This needs a lot. This needs a cover, a handle for the pull rope, 2 bail handles, maybe 2 cables too. So this needs too much. Too much to be worth spending, since I don't have parts for it, right? Too much to spend, maybe $50 to get a machine worth $120 maybe. I have to make 1 out of 2 Hondas. I have another one like that. This one has a lot of issues too. Front self-propulsion is frozen. I need cables. This is a key start type. I would take all the key start features off and just make it a self-propelled push mower, but I would need 2 cables and free up that transmission, and also I don't know if the engine runs. Looks like I need a pull rope too. Here we've got like some crap stuff. That's that other Honda that I was gonna work on, make 1 out of 2. This is an old Toro that needs a good engine. This is just junk now because this is too difficult to work on also. Transmission is rear. It's a Scott's by John Deere, self-propelled, no bagger. Has that older generation quantum engine on it, and I need cables too. So this is, you know, these I'm not too excited about fixing, you know what I mean? Got an extra Craftsman bagger here, which is useful, and I want to say that this one under here works. This needs to be gone over again. This was one of my later fixes during the season. This one right here. I think this works. I'm not sure. We'll go over it today. So there you go. I've got every working, at least I know it's fixed lawnmower out of the backyard. I've cleared out the shed, kind of lifted the bar a little bit so I can actually put some stuff in there now. I got my 4 snowblowers that I have left, pretty much. This thing is a beast, right? This I need to winterize or summerize. So I want to try to drain the gas, or at least put stabilizer in the gas tank if there's too much gas in it. There's a fuel shut off. I'll turn it off, start it up, run the carburetor dry, and then put some stabilizer in there, and this should be good to go for next winter. This one is a 4-stroke, a 2-stroke, but it ran out of gas during the last snowstorm, so this is already summarized. The Honda there, I don't know how much gas is in it, but that thing worked like a beast this year too. I'm gonna turn the fuel shut off on, there is one. Run the carburetor dry, that's good for summarize. And that's a electric snowblower, which actually works pretty good. We'll take the battery out of here since we're not gonna use it anymore. Put it back on its charger. Later on, I'm gonna figure out why the front self-propulsion doesn't work. I mean, it's seized. It won't turn. We talked about this. We talked about that. I think this works because I have it listed. This we just fixed recently. I believe I made 1 out of 2. That's right. This is the Troy built with the Honda engine on it. This one's ready to go. Has no bag though. This is also fixed. Tecumseh engine, 6.75. Very nice mower actually. Big bag. Rear self-propelled, and this works just fine too. And this we also just fixed too. It's just a simple push mower with the Tecumseh engine on it. This also works with a bag too. So these over here are ready to sell. Just need to spray it down, clean it up, take some pictures, and list them. But right now, let's summarize this Aaron's 1128 beast. Okay, now with the Aaron's. Let's see how much gas we got in here. Ooh. A lot of gas. More than half. And this is a pretty big gas tank. I suppose I could just undo the hose drain it. I'd rather do that than let it sit for a whole year in the heat, you know. Gonna remove the hose clamp. Ooh, here it comes. So I've got this gas can. I'll just let it flow in there, you know. This is better than, you know, wasting the gas. Take the gas cap off, let it flow better. Yep, a lot of gas in here. Okay, that was quite a bit of gas, I'm not gonna lie. But we got it all out, and we'll put the clamp back on. Where did it go? Oh, we broke it. It's broken. I'm gonna have to get another one. Oh, where did that gas come from? Holy cow. Somebody's messing with my brain, man. There we go. So let's run this dry from the obviously remaining fuel that's in there. Okay, we'll just prime what's ever in here. Choke, high throttle, give it a pull. Let it run completely dry until it stalls. Okay, that's it. There's no more gas in here. This is good to store for next winter. That's it. All air. Nothing left. Cool. Next, we have this piece of this wonderful, fantastic quality product. Yeah, feels like air, right? I remember it ran out of gas during a snowstorm, so this was a while ago. I doubt that it'll run or start. We'll try anyway, just to make sure. That was just a little bit left, but it's done. There's hardly any gas. So that was just a little bit left in the carb that had to trickle down, and we're done now. This is good for storing. This won't run for until next winter. I had this listed for $150. Of course, nobody's gonna give me $150 for this wonderful piece of equipment. I should have dropped it to $50. Just got rid of it. You know what I mean? Anyway, whatever. We'll wait for next winter. So now I'm gonna put. Oh, wait a minute! I forgot. It's got this Honda, not Honda, Honda. This is a 2-stroke. It's got a lot of gas in it, but I'm not gonna do anything. You know why? Because this gas is true fuel, 50-to-1, non-ethanol, which means a little bit of stabilizer in here. This should start up fine next year because it will not gum up and clog your jets and your carburetor. So we're going to start it up, and we're going to turn the fuel shutoff off. The fuel shutoff on. Choke it. We're going to start it up and let it run out of gas because we're blocking the gas from going in there. I haven't used this since the last snowstorm too. Will it start on the first pull? It is a Honda. Snowblower. Treatment in here, gasoline or diesel, Lucas Oil products, kind of like a stabilizer. There we go, perfect timing. Just put a little bit here to stabilize the fuel because there's a lot of fuel in here, and we're going to just, and it's not ethanol, so it shouldn't gum up. It's stopped from going to the carburetor, and this should be good to store for the summer. So I'm done. Now I'm gonna take all 4 snowblowers and put them under the crappy shed. Okay, got those 3 in there. Yeah, that's not easy, man. Not at all. Here's the beast. Here's beast number 2. I think I want to sell this one because I like this one so much. Those 3. I'm going to keep the electric one in the middle because that's handy for small snowstorms, you know. I kind of like the Honda too. I'm not going to lie. This I want to get rid of. Anyway, so that's done. 5 snowblowers is all I have in my collection. That's it. Nothing but snowblowers in this shed now. So these 3 we know work because we just fixed them. These 4, I mean. We don't know if this works actually. This was sitting in my backyard for the whole winter. Let's put some gas in it and see if it'll start. The same gas we got out of the snowblower. Primer kind. I just checked the gas. I mean the oil. It's good. On the first pull, but it seems like the RPMs are a little high, don't you think? Yes, I think so. Just gonna take off this top cap so I have the throttle was sticky. I sprayed lube underneath this throttle lever and now it goes back. See, before it was like that and it wouldn't pull back. So this was kind of stuck. Now let's see if it works. Gotta do some primage. Nice. Okay, that's one down. I knew it would run. Just needed an adjustment is all. We'll wipe this down later and take some pictures. Actually, I think I already have pictures. So what's wrong with this one? The wheels are just like super stiff. Let's take this off. 9/16. Oh. Get the wheel off. A lot of debris in there. Debris. Lots of debris. That might have been it. Let's clean this out. Do some lubricant. This one's good. We'll lubricate that too. That's all I needed, man. Some lube. Nice. Let's put some gas in here and see if it runs. Look at that. Perfect, man. Put a little bit of gasage in here. Where is it? I'm already tired. Moving around that stuff. So this is dry, completely empty. I think this requires a little bit more for it to get to the fuel area. Sometimes that mesh fuel filter thingamajig is higher than the lowest amount of gas, so you're always going to have a little bit of gas in there. This is an auto choke, so trickle, trickle, trickle. Check the Earl real quick. Good. What do you guys think? It'll start? The Kohler XT675. Good cable. Nice machine, man. 175, 200. Craftsman F110 has the EX550 engine in it. Beautiful, clean, almost like a new. Dry. Where do I always put that? So this is just the leftover gas from the snowblower. We're just going to use it. That's more than enough. Trickle, trickle, trickle. This is also a 550EX, so there's no primer bulb. Also auto choke. I really like this mower. I might keep it for my front yard because it really mows very well. You guys think it'll start on the first pull like the others?
Well, Henry, you said it's such a good lawnmower.
The one that I like the most doesn't start on the first pull. Or the second. Or the third. Or the fourth. Son of a bitch. Sometimes the float could be sticky. Bang it so that the float comes down. Okay, the reason why I was moving it around like that, because sometimes you might have debris on the bottom of the bowl of the carburetor, and if that debris is stuffed up in the middle part where it sucks up the fuel, you're not going to get any clearance. But if you bang it down, move it around so that it gets clean fuel up the thing, it'll continue to run. It gives you kind of an idea of what if your carburetor is dirty and has debris in it. That's all. Also, if your air filter's not so clean, it could impede it from running well. So let's run it with the air cleaner off. Not off, off. Runs better without the air filter. For sure, right? That's okay, I have one. These are kind of expensive. I bought these. I think I paid like $1.50 for it, which is expensive. Because the other air filters are like 20 cents. Let's see if this one works better. I love this mower. So this air filter, it was compressed, see? So when it's compressed, this part here is now closer to the opening. Therefore, this part, the backing here, could have been closing, could have been restricting air from getting to the intake. You following? So the closer this is like that, compressed, this thing acts like a cover over the hole for the intake, so it wasn't getting enough air, you know? That could have been it too. And even if you tried to fix this again, it's kind of like molded there, like now. It'll snap back into place. You can't really. So this one's DONESKI. Okay, here's the final one that was in the shed. We're just testing those three to make sure they start. Because these, I believe, have already been listed, you know? Let's check the oil. This is the same exact engine as the other one. I hope it doesn't have the same air filter problem, because I definitely don't have an air filter for one of these coolers. Come on, why is it so hot? That's what she said. Some gas in here. I believe I have enough just to fill this. Not fill it, but at least put some. And that would be the end of all the gas from the snowblower. Come on, gas is expensive these days. I need as much as I can to test. Now that was worth it because I was gonna just let that gas go to waste, you know what I mean? I'm glad I drained it to use it on these. That's it. That's all the gas. From the snowblower, we used to test all 3 of these lawnmowers today. And there's still more in there. Why is this so hard to get on there? It's like putting on a condom at night, you know what I mean? Oh, sorry. It's PG. This is also an auto choke. Like I said, same exact engine. Do you guys think this will start in the first pull? I don't think it will. Here we go. 1, 2. Very nice. So these 3 were from the shed. They've been sitting all year long. We just put some gas in it, did some minor adjustmts to one of them, changed an air filter on the other, and these 3 are ready to go. They're already listed. These 5 I fixed this winter just to put a dent in them, you know what I mean? And so these are ready to go. We started that up, did a little adjustment on the RPMs. Everything else we recently just fixed, and there's gas in them, and so they run. But I haven't taken any pictures of these nor listed them. So today I'm going to take pictures of these, list them, and then I'll have 8. I'll have 8 push mowers to sell for the upcoming demand for lawnmowers this spring. However, these 5, before I take pictures, seem kind of dirty. Not terribly dirty, but kind of dirty. Just wipe it down, and at least it gives it a glistening shine when you're taking pictures of them, you know? Shout out to Mike K from Reynoldsburg, Ohio, for buying the last Cross Wrench latest mowers and blowers sticker. Still have the American flag, the stainless steel one, and the DONESKI sticker. And those are it. That's all I have. I have a new sticker design out, but I'm not going to make the stickers until I sell out of my remaining 3 new styles. So support the channel, buy a sticker. So I haven't made a video featuring Super Clean in a long time. So this is a perfect opportunity. The weather here in New York is very unpredictable. It could be 65 today and then snow tomorrow. That's just what would happen. So I haven't turned on my sprinklers yet, so therefore I don't have a water hose. Just filled up my air compressed fire extinguisher, and that's filled with water. I'm gonna use some Super Clean, and I'm gonna just do all of them. Just real quick. Ready? There we go. That used up about only a third. This is the aerosol foam action. I love this. Now we're just going to use the fire extinguisher and just hose it off. So this stuff works great, and I'll tell you why. Because the main ingredient in here is sodium hydroxide. I just did a video recently on my guns channel where I removed the anodization off a AR-15 black magazine. The anodization was black. So I soaked it in some caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, and lye. And that made that white substance on my driveway that you might have noticed. If you keep it on there too long, it'll strip your paint. Like you could see that this one here had the white Craftsman name on there. This thing just, when I just hosed it off, the words came off. That's how strong this stuff is in here. So you can't leave it on for too long. You always got to hose it off. So I figured once I did the end there, I could just blow it off over here and it was fine. So everything looks a lot cleaner. I'm just going to use a towel and wipe everything down a little bit. That'll be good enough to take pictures. But love this super clean stuff, guys. Don't take my word for it. Go try some yourself. So, there it is. Lickety split. They're not all like perfectly, you know, super clean, but a wipe down to take pictures in the nice sun is all you need. You know what I mean? Just to get it to that condition. Pictures make it look a lot better anyway. So there we go. That's it. We moved 4 of my snowblowers into the shed for storage. We've got 8 working lawnmowers ready to go, ranging between $100 to $200. And that's my video for today. Thanks a lot for joining me on today's annual seasonal equipment move and storage summarization as well. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
See you next time on Mowers and Blowers.
If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowers and blowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.